session. I remember at the end of last session us wanting to give the heroic token to Amon, and I remember thinking that what he did was certainly worthy of that. But in for like the last 3 minutes, I've been trying to remember what you did, Caleb, but I can't remember. Oh, right, right, right. For team killing fucktardery. Yes, yep, yep.
I really
Making
think he's the only one that did something special. Let's be
I,
real
I,
here.
I'm
Moonfire's damage
pretty
done is still 0.
I'm I'm pretty sure, uh, you know, my my Moonfire's thing is what helped cause the bad guys to die because it got them, so
Zach, you
scared.
can't always be reaching to be the hero when we all know you're always the sidekick.
Yes, yes,
Draco has significantly modified Moonbeam. It's not a damaging spell so much as it is a hunter enrage.
exactly, exactly. See, John gets it.
All right. So it sounds like Amon is getting the inspiration token for today. Who remembers where we are and what we're doing confidently enough to recap for a previously on Dungeons and Dragons? I don't remember if you guys took a break to do like a pseudo short rest.
Yeah,
So like it's either an hour and 10 minutes or about 10 minutes. And
hour 10.
in fairness, you could also, if you want access to this plane, you can just stay here. That's infinite access forever.
Ever and ever. And so, was it Draco's fault that we have that time limit, or was it automatically going to be closing? It's just Draco noticed it whenever he cast a spell.
Um, I do not normally give those kinds of insights,
Okay.
but
Okay.
this one is funny. Or not interesting, not funny, but interesting to me. I like to like preserve opportunities. So in my mind, it was a permanent gateway that could be completely ignored, or it could be explored as you're doing now. I love the idea of you using the
Spell.
dispel to close it, but I wanted to make sure that like if
We got
afterwards
into it.
you were like, oh, we could have gone through that. So I thought like, well, we'll have the spell be like effect, but because we're dealing with sort of like timey wimey magic, maybe instead it's just like slowly shrinking it instead of just outright sealing it. That way they still
Gotcha.
had the option to explore if they wanted it.
Nice. And I like it. The time frame we got. Quick, go ahead and get out.
Hmm.
I don't know, it's entertaining to me.
Yeah, I like anytime I can say like yes to an idea or at least preserve the opportunity for you guys to take an opportunity. I'd rather you have more choices than fewer.
I like it.
It's always like that tightrope walk though. If I don't want to shortchange your spell or your ability, like you
Yeah.
have a limited amount of resources. So if you do something, I don't ever want it to feel like, ha, got you. That did nothing, idiot.
Although at
That,
times that
that
can be
tightrope
fun.
walk of like making sure you feel like you're getting bang for your buck, but also making sure we're preserving options. I don't know.
Nice.
We'll see how this plays out, whether or not I liked it.
So far, I like it.
All right. We killed a giant crystalline worm that burrowed up out of the surface, seemingly drawn to the vibrations of you walking on the surface. Um, Fire Guy had seen friends, as he called them, interesting buddies in this space. After the din of battle has sort of, fallen to a hush here, you can hear in the distance echoing voices that are at various levels of increased volume. The sound itself is mostly gibberish. Kind of sounds like maybe someone speaking a foreign language, like 2 rooms over from where you are. Like you can hear the sound, but you don't really understand a word. But it doesn't seem like it's that far away from you at this point. You also know that to the south there was an amethyst barricade that had been built, sealing off that wing to the southeast, and you noticed a small current of air sort of being drawn through the small cracks in the amethyst wall. We did not.
We decided not to go through there because there's such a vacuum. It could be like a black hole or something very bad. Something could be very, very bad because there's a lot of suction. We were going to go finish exploring and then come back to it. Explore? Yeah, let's explore.
Let's do it.
So we go.
Oni, as you round the corner, there's a huge outcropping of blue-purple crystals. Can I get you to make a perception check? Or actually, sorry, make a stealth check. I feel like your being able to see it is pretty much guaranteed. Maybe what I'd rather know is whether or not someone sees you.
Yeah, I should.
Oni, as you round the corner, there's this demi-plane, this small realm that you're in, is very exciting, but the features are very homogeneous. While each crystal is unique, it's a lot of just very shiny, very reflective crystals. Around this corner, however, directly ahead of you, you can see 3 large humanoid-looking people. I'm gonna say people. They look like maybe kind of lizard people hybrids, except instead of scales, they have crystalline rock formations growing out of their body. Their skin is completely covered in this reflective crystal material. They have horns and protrusions all over their skin that are these geode-shaped crystals. They are gathered around a circle, and they seem to be like casting lots. There are tokens that look like
They're Skeksis. Nobody kill the Skeksis.
they are Skeksis.
I've waited my whole life for this.
there's one outcropping of crystals at the center of which there's an incredibly dark one. They seem to be casting lots into this ring, almost like they're bidding on something. And there's a lot of banter, but it seems like passive aggressive, pseudo aggressive. Like it looks like partial friends, half friends, workplace proximity associates. Arguing over who gets what is kind of the vibe you're getting from it. They do stop immediately though, because they've noticed you staring at them. They don't seem instantly aggressive, but they are alien and they seem surprised that
you're a charismatic one. Please start a conversation.
Don't mess it up.
I asked Fire Dude.
Which you
are
still the most charismatic.
Yeah.
Look at Fire Dude. This isn't going to go well.
Or initiative?
No, not yet. Their stone-like ears kind of perk, and they make like a chirping bird sound as the 3 of them come, not closer, but like closer than they were before, to you, and they do make a series of repeated chirping sounds. That sounds, it has the cadence of a response, the way that all 3 of them are kind of making the same chirps and staring at you. Like, oh my god, it doesn't speak is kind of the vibe you're getting from them. Like, you guys are talking, but you're not communicating.
All your weapon is start bashing.
They are not. Although that's really interesting. You've never really noticed it before, but the word help has the inflection ICH, which in Primordial is eek. But like it hits a high pitch, and in your mind, you're just now connecting that it does kind of sound a little avian to you. For a moment, you did feel like you were chirping, which is a thing you never really noticed about the language before. But all three of them stop when you get to the word help, and they all just tilt their heads slightly to 45 degrees and bob back and forth like that was a word they understood. Like it was nonsense gibberish, and then ooh, it's like when a dog hears cookie, like in the mix of a sentence that is otherwise words they couldn't possibly give less of a shit about. It's that I don't care, I'm listening. Oh, I know that word. What was that?
Treat?
You've established kind of a they're now waiting to see if you'll do more.
I gotta see this visual. Okay, let's see it.
I think cameras are off, but if you start LARPing, Meg, I'll narrate for everybody. Well, I'd like you to take this seriously and actually do it.
Let's see the whole boop 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 boop. Oh, portal. What's the portal looking like?
Yep. In and out. They seem to have this affect of as they shift their weight, their whole body sort of bobs up and down a little bit. So the entire center mass of each of their forms is dropping and then raising 6 inches. But you've captivated their interest. They're listening to every word you're saying. You just don't have high confidence that they're understanding it. They are enthralled with your story and your performance. At least 2 of them seem entertained, and the other seems sort of cautious about whether this is some kind of an ambush tactic. Are we being snuck up upon? What is happening? The one that is closest to you, not in a combat sense, but just for narrative purposes, I'll throw a blue marker on him. He turns to the other 2, and they have a sidebar. He returns to you, chirping very softly, and he gets down on all 4s, taking his 7-foot frame down to about 4.5 feet tall, and he takes 2 steps closer to you. He chirps twice and taps his gnarled crystalline claw on his forehead, and then points at you. Very quickly, he moves right up to your face and puts both of his hands around your skull.
Does Hoppy see this?
From where his... Yeah, Hoppy would see this.
Okay. Would Hoppy attack right away, or what? It's kind of hard to tell what Hoppy would do.
His large hands, which easily palm your skull, sort of wrapping around interlaced at the back, start to feel slightly warm for a moment, which contrasted to his otherwise very cold sort of stony hand. And just at that that moment of I'm not sure what this is, and actually maybe I'm not as comfortable as I thought I was with it, just as you're about to consider pushing him aside, he says help in common. And he looks at you to see if you if that resonates with you at all. He withdraws back to his friends, chirps at them a little bit, and then looks back at you, and in very stumbly common language asks you through gate. He taps his chest. Words good? He nods at his two friends, and they both start chirping with their bodies bouncing up and down quite a bit. He's excited. He's done something that allows him to have learned at least a basic understanding of your language so that you guys can communicate. The other two chirp at him like they seem to be giving him like hundreds of questions to ask, but he's sort of like, calm down, easy, come on, one idea at a time. And the primary interest that they seem to have is, you trade? We collect. You trade? The inflection on his words seem to suggest that he's telling you that they are collectors, and he's asking you if you're a trader or are willing to trade.
I didn't see my card.
Brennan, known for her goodies.
I have a ring of keys. I'm going to pull the ring of keys out and say, you want something shiny? And just jingle my keys.
Are you going to move close enough for them to see that?
Yeah,
You're a
I don't know
goodly
what.
distance away.
Let me move myself. Well, first of all, I would have followed Oni pretty closely. So I'll go here. This way.
Okay.
I got keys. I don't even know how long ago, but now I'm pulling them.
They respond to the sound that the keys make, the audio quality, like the clanging sound, the resonance of those, like kind of a metallic Chinese sound, seems to please them. They are interested. They suddenly start chirping like rapidly at their new translator marked by Blue. Blue says that we make trade good, but he puts his hand up and says, first rule, we own what was taken. You no claim. Everything from other side of door, taken fair. Not yours.
I have no idea what that means. Can someone speak alien?
Since it just happened in the last session, you do know that like the gateway had a storehouse to the north of it on the map of the thing, and that storehouse had just recently been completely picked clean. There were drag marks on the ground where someone took everything out of it, and those drag marks led towards the portal. I think this guy just had his friends remind him to remind you that anything they took from your world, your house, they don't know. From their perspective, it seems like maybe just wherever that gateway came from, you're from that same place by the small leap of logic there. But he's telling you that their laws of acquisition allowed them to take that, and that he's not going to entertain any claims that you own some of the things they took.
Oh, I see.
He's establishing the rule that anything they've already taken is
Okay,
theirs
well-
claim to, because now it's in their house.
Yeah, well,
100%, yes, they're willing to trade. He just was making sure that, like, from the set of like establishing ground rules for trade, that anything they've already taken that is now here in their house are their things. Mm-hmm. It's the first time you realize that like the limited language sort of conveyed the idea that they had like a child's like mind, but it turns out he's probably very scrupulous and intelligent. He just doesn't have the ability to communicate with you at a very high level.
Wow.
Can we ask them what they find valuable? Like what?
no, that's part of negotiating is you start, they like the shiny keys. Let me do that part.
That's why I'm asking. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to the party.
No, yes. Okay, so we agree to rule 1. Are there more rules?
Are you asking me or them?
Them.
Yes. He says rule 2. He shows like he only has 3 fingers, like 2 primary manipulating fingers and like a thumb-like claw. So he's showing you 2. Once trade, and he puts his hands apart from each other very far. No unmake. Trade forever. Telling you basically all sales are final.
Got it. Okay.
Rule
And then?
3, showing all 3 of his fingers, is no take, no yell, no violence.
No promises.
Stealing, no stealing, no fighting, no. And I'll go, okay. And then I'm going to say in not a language that they can speak, I don't trust these fuckers.
You don't trust anyone.
I'm not supposed to.
You don't trust me. It's kind of rude.
I can say it in common. They don't speak common, right?
Well,
They
speaking
do.
common.
They're speaking in common now. They've learned common by tactile telepathy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
bird calls. I'll bird call to you, and it'll be the no thank you bird call.
That's actually the language they speak, though.
No, it's not. Our own bird calls.
The 2 that don't really speak are chirping to their translator, who then points past you, Oni, at Renan's keys, and he says, acquire, pointing. Like, weird that he knows the word acquire, but like that's apparently the most accessible word in your vocabulary that he's borrowed for he wants to trade for them.
Okay, well, what do you have?
Oni, since you're visibly injured because you're missing some hit points and you just got et by a worm a little bit, he points at some of the acid burns and the small laceration on your cheek and says, ow, moment, and reaches into his like satchel bag and pulls out a small round glass ampule full of an effervescent pink fluid. He mimes drinking it with both of his hands like a toddler in a sippy cup. And then says, good for you. He points at them, good for me, and then holds his ampule out to you and says, good for you. And just keeps mimicking, like, using his left hand and right hand as, like, exchanging pistons, like, we make this trade.
Health potions are pretty solid.
Yeah, I feel like if they're offering us an alien health potion, what could go wrong?
Exactly.
These are literally skeleton keys to something that we did months ago. I'll give up keys for healing, no problem.
Okay. He has a weird ritual about it where he puts the healing potion on the ground and uses his tail to slide it to like the exact equidistant place between you and him, and then he takes a step back and sort of waits for you to do the same thing.
Yeah, let's use your tail. Come on.
You can throw them. They're keys. And
the stone people, the crystalline lizard men,
got
start
keys?
to go forward to grab the keys, but he stops them and they chirp at him a couple of times, and he has to like he's kind of like, they're not 100% happy with something and he's put them in their place, but he gestures to you and says, first.
Okay, I will walk up and I will grab the potion.
Okay. once you've grabbed the potion and returned to Oni's side, he goes forward and grabs the keys and returns to his group and gives them the keys, and they go apeshit bananas for them. But you get the impression that like being the first person to pick up a thing was like that's a position of negotiating power. Like you were given an honor that they didn't feel you necessarily should have been given outright, but he was deferring to you. He was being very deferential and letting you pick up the thing first from a trade. It's you would guess that in their culture that maybe demonstrates a level of trust, or at the very least is like potentially buttering you up for a trade in the future. Like, oh well, I let you guys win on that one. Now it's my turn to win on this one. From a trading cultural perspective, this was just not an insignificant detail that you've picked up on.
So, question
Oni?
for you guys: do you
Oni?
think Hoppy would be down to trade a lucky rock that he has in his inventory? It just says lucky rock.
No. I do not think Hoppy would give up his lucky rock. Oni, can you add the potion to your inventory, please?
Yeah, all sales are final. It's not like we can do anything else about it.
I have a polished hand mirror. I'm going to pull the polished hand mirror out while she's drinking her potion and just show them. Like, I don't know if they've ever seen a mirror. They can see themselves in it. I'm living for this, by the way.
You regain 12 hit points, Oni.
Nice.
Hey. Hey. Stop.
As you bring out the mirror, I think maybe signals have been crossed, because he takes out a piece of highly polished amethyst that has a similarly reflective quality and shows it to you like, oh, you love mirrors, then you're gonna love this. He thinks you maybe would want another mirror. Or at the very least, he's not demonstrating any interest in acquiring your mirror. During this, Oni, you gain another 12 hit points.
Oh, you get another 12?
You get kind of like this effervescent bubble in your stomach, and it kind of pops, almost making you belch. Charlie in the Chocolate Factory style, but like as you do, you can feel the wounds knit closed again. It does not.
Wow. Oh wow.
Okay. So I will say, I'm going to shake my head and say, no, sorry. Like, what do you want is what I'll say. What are you looking for? I don't need the amethyst.
Good question.
He
Yeah.
at Oni's sword, and they like that quite a bit.
Yeah, and we just say no, off limits.
Ooh, I got something we could trade.
I don't think we need to be giving them weapons. I just don't like the idea of us giving weapons.
The two in the back have been observing Hoppy, and they both look at Blue and like are putting their two index fingers on their head, doing sort of like the Tatanka thing. He mimics them to you and says, "Magic head. Very nice."
Or is it knocking or whatever?
I think maybe they're talking about the helmet he wears.
Mr. Mark, sit down.
Yeah,
We'll offload the cursed item. I mean, this beautiful item for you guys.
No, No. I have
I have
large.
small fireworks that
Sell
we
them
can
a
try.
magic stone.
I have loose purple crystals, not of this world. I know. I would assume. That's what I would assume.
So they are of this world.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
They laugh and chuckle and pull out small fragments from his leather pouch and just munches on them like a person might just eat a Lay's potato chip. It's impressive that his teeth and jaws are strong enough to just pulverize crystal like that. But apparently, what you have is the equivalent of like a minor trail snack.
Well, I
Which is
didn't
not
know.
to diminish their value other places, but to these people specifically, you're offering them like, jerky or raisins.
I have magic mushrooms.
Y'all get high?
I could offer them that.
What are the mushrooms from?
They want magic.
I honestly think that it was from one of our first. No. It was from
It's the mushroom dude that we
the
went
mushroom
to,
dude.
Okay.
where we were all tripping balls.
I was making sure that they weren't the boon shrooms from the challenge encounter.
No, they were from the dude.
Okay. They sniff them, or rather, your lead negotiator, we'll just call him Blue. Blue sniffs them and kind of like recoils and turns his nose up at it and asks Oni, "What for? What for?" and keeps pointing at the mushroom. He doesn't seem to understand what a mushroom is for.
I'm going to.
He looks at you and goes, "Bleh," sticking out this long, crooked, jagged, sharp crystal tongue, making like the most like revulsive, reviled, like, that is disgusting. I would not put that in my mouth.
Yeah, I got some Dracorns as well. Small fireworks. Pew, 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 pew.
He looks at his friends for like the high sign, and they are interested in acquiring the Dracorns. They like huddle up as a 3-man huddle, and each of them are taking turns opening the leather satchel that they all sort of seem to carry, and they put together a offering. When he returns to you, he puts his palm out to show you. He's got 4 coins, at least 3 of them look like they could be gold pieces, a metallic thimble, and a small, like, letter opener sized dagger. Outwardly facing, it doesn't like it's not like a flaming letter opener or anything. There's no like obvious things. If someone wanted to detect magic on it, I could give you a definitive answer, but there's no like outward. It's not like floating on its own or producing flame or something. No obvious hallmarks of magic.
I mean,
that symbol looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm not really interested.
Ask them, are they giving all of us? Are they giving us all of that, or just one thing to choose from?
The way he's outstretched his entire palm, it seems like this is a package. He wants 5 Dracorns and is willing to give you these 6 items for it.
They're not my Dracorns, so you guys choose.
I just have 1 Dracorn. What do you got?
Oh, he wants whatever he's seen. I'm sorry, I thought I heard the number 5. If they've only seen 2, they want 2. Like they're interested in acquiring them in totality.
Yeah, sure. Like for gold, yeah.
Is that actual gold?
There are a total of 4 gold pieces, 1 silver piece, a metallic thimble, and a dagger. And we'll call it crude dagger. He puts them on the ground, pushing them towards like an equidistance floor space between you with his tail. And this time he's waiting to make sure that you will let him pick first. And he goes to not doesn't want to disrupt decorum, making sure you understand the alternating nature of I go then you go. He picks up his Dracehorns now and shares them with his friends, and they're elated. And you are now free to pick up your hard-won treasures.
Wow, John thinks we just made a really bad trade, guys.
That's okay. We got to lose a trade to gain better trades in the future. Okay, do any of you guys remember who Glop Glop was?
No.
You're
Because
making
I got
that up.
Glop Glop journal. It's not something I put in here, I don't think, but someone got me Glop Glop's journal. So I'm going to offer to trade that.
A journal?
I don't remember Glop Glop.
So here's a fun fact. If that's real, that's something I completely made up on the spot because I just control F'd my notes and there's nothing named Glop.
I was thinking Glop Glop's probably the name that we came up for the actual
Yeah.
character's name.
I don't know what Glop Glop is, but I don't think trading them paper is a smart choice, but go for it.
And of Crystal World, so I'm thinking they don't got many trees. So I show it off. Glop Glop journal. And since even John doesn't know what it is, it's probably not useful now anyway, so.
No,
Or
it's extremely
incredibly
rare.
useful. Yep.
What are scales? What are dragon scales?
The Barry and Drake skills.
Yeah, what is that?
I think I was going to save them for armor or something. I can't remember.
Well, offer them dragon scales.
Yeah, I have some Barry and Drake scales. But I also feel like they don't have much to offer anymore, so.
Let me deal with the journal first. Glop Glop's journal is on offer, and he has a similar level of confusion, Oni, and he asks you to open it and you thumb through the pages for him, but he is not understanding and asks you what for.
And to right.
He is confused and manages to articulate, don't know, write, don't know, read. What for? He doesn't this concept seems alien to him. He does mimic you, he's trying to make you drew letters and he's trying to just mimic them as shapes because he thinks you're just he doesn't understand. He thinks it's some kind of a ritual. He's just trying to do exactly what you did to the best of his ability, but you can see the disconnect in that he doesn't understand what reading and writing are. Sure.
No.
Help me move over.
And then draw Hoppy too, so these are different. Point.
You can go right where you are.
Go, Mr. Dog.
He doesn't understand still and asks you again, what for? And this time is able to come up with the word why.
Communicate at distance from time.
He points at your charcoal etchings and says, ugly, bad, shakes his head, crude. He takes out of his pocket a rocky geode that has an established seam down its equator, and he cracks it open and shows you the highly polished face of the geode, and says to you, touch, and think of place or person. The facade of the geode begins to softly illuminate, and it creates a projection of Draco's grotto exactly as you remember it from the very first time you were there, in perfect detail.
Nice.
It's as if you're reliving your very first experience arriving at the grotto after you guys established it. And
Freaking awesome.
this is why he says, this better. Drawing bad.
Yeah, we want that. I want that.
So I'll pull out a couple scales from my inventory just to show off.
He is curious and asks, what beast? And then he like taps his chest like, what beast wore these? Yeah, you're able to communicate that. You share with him through the geode the memory of the Barian Drake. He is impressed both by your ability to have felled such a creature and the monster itself, and he asks what scales do. What do?
Just remember, they're made of crystal, so they're pretty hard as well.
Yeah.
I'll explain, like, I'll point to my armor and say, like, you can make armor out of them. You can use it for protection.
At the same time, I'm miming like eating them.
Gross.
You can
What are you asking for?
They seem, as Draco maybe alluded to, they don't understand the concept of needing external armor. Their natural skin is already incredibly dense and protective, so the idea of needing to like wear additional layers of protection is a foreign concept to them, but they are intrigued about what the scales might taste like.
Good call.
So yeah, I'm gonna pull out one for each of them, one scale for each of them, and lay it in the middle, and offer it as a trade.
What are we trading for?
The geode.
I feel like they didn't agree to that.
They just said that it's better than what we were offering them before.
Right.
We need to offer them something else.
Right, I understand, but I don't know if they agreed to that.
It's worth a try, right?
Ouch, dude.
We took some junk for them.
he's gonna circle up with his buddies again and do a trade meeting. They huddle up and discuss things in their high-pitched, chirpy bird language. He comes back and is willing to give you the memory geode for the Barian Drake scales and favor. And then he uses the word help again. But he's very confident in that being a word that you guys both definitely understand the meaning of.
I don't know what he means by that.
They got a problem they want help with.
He seems to be asking that he's offering the trade of the memory geode for the scales, but he also wants your consideration in a matter, your assistance in something.
Okay.
Draco, you're a simple-minded man. Go speak with them, and
We'll all speak together. No one's leaving Draco to do anything.
Draco leaves. Where are you going? Oh no, you guys are staying here. I've actually sold you to them.
yeah, exactly.
Never. But, not long term, clearly.
The blue negotiating with Oni tells you that he has secret kept between them, but need help. He points at Oni and points back at the book that you were drawing in and points to his forehead again. Smart. Able. You can help.
And then I'm gonna jump.
He easily manipulates the memory geode to reveal a very elaborate lockbox chest that is nearby. Apparently, you get a sense of proximity from the memory that is locked by some kind of puzzle that they have not been able to figure out how to resolve.
Yes. Give
And
me that puzzle.
he suspects that there's something very valuable inside, and him and his friends have been trying to get into it for a while, unsuccessfully. But they are willing to ask you to help them open it. He had to rationalize with his friends that, like, even if we split the contents of the chest halvesies, half of something is still better than theoretically nothing, which is what they have now.
I like that.
They didn't want the idea of sharing the treasure with you, but his offer to you is, in consideration, you'll get the memory geode and you'll have to help them with this puzzle. If you are able to help him solve the puzzle, then you guys will split the contents of the chest equitably, with each party getting half of whatever's inside.
That sounds good.
Nice.
Good call.
He asks you, what if only one thing? Good. Make value everyone happy. He agrees and chirps, and then the other two of them chirp in concert. And he motions for you to follow. He gives you the geode now in good faith and is looking to take the scales. Okay. You guys trade. Oni, I guess for now you can put memory geode in your inventory. I don't have an item for it yet, but I'll make one for next session. Handout. But you have the memory geode. I don't care who ultimately ends up with it, but for now, let's just put it in your inventory since he handed it to you.
Emery Geode.
You didn't ask them. Skeksis from the Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
But, like, that's a real world reference, not an in-game reference.
That's a real. I don't know what you're talking about. That's real life.
It is real life.
In my mind, everything Jim Henson does is real.
He motions for you to follow him. His two friends are going to stay in the ring where they were sorting lots, and you can tell that, like, he's worried that they're going to do trades without him, so he's already, like, a little bit.
Mommy's
I don't
call.
love having to leave my things here, but he's invested in you. He takes you to this area where this chest that has either sat here so long crystals have grown up around it, or the crystals are a defensive mechanism to help protect the chest. You can see it here, sort of built into the ground in this alcove. This small grotto of crystals works as like a natural defensive barrier, growing up around it, really protecting it. He points out that the top of the chest has 4 inset circles that are like micro daises that are meant to accommodate things. And then he points around. In this chamber, there's a host of crystals, but there are 8 crystals that are specifically alien to this environment. They do not belong here. They are not natural to this crystalline formation. And he plucks one of them out and puts it on top of the chest and demonstrates like this process, but tells you, I no make work. You make work.
Did Draco?
If they want to. They haven't moved their characters, but they're free to.
Sure, I'll come on over.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going. Are you kidding? I was there 10 minutes ago.
And Hoffy's just over here, just watching from afar.
I bet Amon would come too.
That would probably.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Hoppy's going to offer up a scorpion head.
no, I think Hoppy is gonna try to eat crystals with these people.
Yeah. He's going to trade.
He's gonna be like, I could try that. Yeah, like I could try that for sure.
For the sake of visualizing, I'm sure you can see the 8 colored gems that are now sort of around the exterior of the perimeter of the cave. The chest has 4 sockets, and there are 8 gems. And beyond that, he can't offer you any more than he thinks that because these are not native here, they are part of this, and has explained that sometimes the chest
Shut up, dude.
laughs at him, which is how
Oh
he
my
knows
God.
he's not done it right, but doesn't understand what else to do, but is confident because of your drawing and your ability to be masterful negotiators. You have smarts and you can do this.
Okay, can I take a look at it? Or
Yes,
is there
I don't.
more?
This is it. Basically, these are the 8 crystal options, and you need to socket 4 of them. If you want to just tell me which ones you want to try, I can manipulate them, or if you just want to like put them up at the top of the map here, I'll need 4 in a row. Just be aware that if you're grabbing these crystals, they are significantly enlarged for visibility, which means like their actual box is like 3 squares by 3 squares, so you'll have to give them space, otherwise it'll be hard to manipulate one at a time. Or if you just want to tell me, I'll move them. They are identical.
Oh, okay.
The gems are not. Each one is a different shape and a different color.
Okay. And that's I want to look at all of the gems.
Mhm.
And you can't, they're just like red. Is that a ruby? Does it matter? Am I thinking too much?
No, I don't. I would never tell you that something doesn't matter. They are 8 different unique gemstones and crystals. They are 8 different colors. They are 8 different shapes. And no one of them relates at all to the size, shape, color, or material of the sockets on the chest.
Okay. Can I just try to unlock the box? Can I just...
There is
Yeah.
no keyway. There's no
Okay.
like native key setup. It would like the brute force option would be to try to destroy the chest itself, which I guess you could try.
I don't want to do that. Okay. So let's go with red. Because I like it. This one. Because I like it. Yellow.
If you don't like
What?
it.
What is this? And that, whatever the fuck that is.
Grabbing these 4 and placing them in the sockets. Once the 4th gem is in the socket on the chest, there's a soft hum, like it's processing something, and then an audible tone, but a soft glow, very, very minute, a small pinpoint of light appears above the red crystal and the yellow crystal and the green crystal, but it still just chirps at you, and this is the laughing that Blue was telling you he's experienced before.
Okay,
He
so
kicks
I will...
the chest, do nothing, keep laughing.
Okay, I don't like this one then. Let's move that one out, and let's try this one.
Repeating the same process, you get ultimately the tone, and 3 soft lights appear above red, green, and yellow again.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. So the 3 that I got right are still staying. So it's just that last one, right?
Yep.
So far.
Okay. And I already did this one, or did I do this one? I'm sorry, we're having
You
a
did this one
meltdown.
already.
Okay, so let's do this one in replace of that one. Okay,
Eh.
Keep going around.
this one. Okay, buddy, you're fine. Okay, last one.
When you place the 4th one in, you still get eh. All 4 of them, however, now have a small mote of light above them at a very low intensity. However, the green crystal now has a bright white mote of light above it.
Okay, so I don't want to move. You gotta go out of the room. Okay. So I will leave the green one where it is, and I will switch the yellow and the red. Nope. Nice try though.
Still, yellow has a soft blue light, or soft white light. The purple has a soft white light, but green and red both have a bright white light.
Okay, switch those two around, please.
The yellow
The
and purple.
yellow and the purple, yes.
Oh, yeah, I've done the thing I said not to do.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding. The chest clicks open, revealing a seam that you didn't notice or couldn't have seen before, and it gently, on its own accord, folds open.
Okay,
You have
you're
solved the
fine.
puzzle.
Okay.
That's cool.
Would it be better to take like a quick 5-minute break now?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We'll be right back.
Yeah, let's take a quick 5.
Okay.
The three of you that are closest to it, it opens up, and despite its like seemingly small size, it's got an almost a Doctor Who call box TARDIS kind of quality to it, where it seems slightly larger on the inside.
Mhm.
Right off the bat, you are in awe of just the sheer number of coins in this chest.
Mm.
Like
Dang.
more than can like instantly be visually counted, and it goes
Wow.
pretty deep. And like you can see other things jutting out, but someone will really need to sort of like take this apart or dump it or spill it.
Yes. Let's yeah.
Maybe. Then you spill out a number. I guess I could just tell you. You'll spend some time to count it eventually. There are 4,200 gold coins. 4,200 gold coins in a giant
We're
pile.
splitting that though. We're halving it. We're not going to be assholes.
A leathery cloak that looks like it's made of some kind of animal skin, but despite being in a chest with 4,000 gold coins, seems unmarred and undamaged. An elaborate silver ring that has an inset jewel in it that, depending on how you look at it, seems to spark with arcane potential. You find 3 different potions of some size, shape, or variety. You find a quiver that has 10 arrows in it. And you find a small ornament that's shaped like a dragon's head. It looks like it's meant to be like a cloak pin or some kind of it's designed like a cloak pin, but it is the effigy of a dragon's head.
That's a great loot here.
Can you write all the things that aren't the coins out? Because I already put the 2,200 coins into our inventory.
Well,
Sorry.
we might be splitting up gold and items. I don't know.
No, we're definitely
Or we let them have the gold and we take all the items.
no.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah.
Let me just finish writing this down. Sorry, Meg.
Thank you, John. Sorry that you're making you do the work. ADHD. I don't retain shit.
Meg, what was your proposition? Yes.
Yeah.
He is agreed.
my-
Go ahead. Sorry, Michelle.
No, and my goal isn't that we'll end up with 22 gold. My goal is that we'll end up with more. But I think it's a good, like, okay, right off the bat, we're splitting this. And then say we don't want any of this other stuff, then guess what? Okay, give us 100 gold for that. Give us a 500 gold. You know what I mean? Like, this is the right way to start this.
He seems excited both at the prospect of splitting this much gold that he's interested in and the fact that we got the chest open at all. And he excitedly creates a gesture where he spins his tail over his head and like is lashing it at you. It looks like you interpret it kind of like a human high five. Like you don't have the tail, so you can't really like join him, but he's like impishly happy about this.
Hey guys, we should also take the chest when we're done too, and the gems. Wink, wink.
Good idea, Draco. Remember that.
Like not in a sense that like he's owned them or has seen them before. He not understanding your question, he kind of was like, "That's a cloak. That's a ring." Like, kind of giving you, "Oh, how did you solve that? Are you smarter than me?"
Okay, can I identify the cloak and ring and potions? Can I identify all of these things? Like, are they magical? Are they special?
Because because detect magic is free, yes, the cloak, the ring, the pin,
Everything.
the potions, the arrows are all magical.
Hell yes, bitch.
This is where we get into the realm of needing to identify. I think the potions can be done with a knowledge alchemy check. I think everything else is going to require the identify spell.
I have the identify spell, but
Do you
I can't do.
remember how many items it lets you identify, or is it literally one for one?
I believe you just have to touch it. Let me just. One object.
Okay. It is a ritual, so we can spend like 10 minutes each and just identify them one at a time. I'm okay taking the time to do that, so you don't have to burn your spell slots. Your guys' call.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's cool. I'm down. If you guys are fine with me taking the time.
And the ring could be sweet
Sheesh.
too.
Well, let's identify them and keep it amongst ourselves.
Spending about an hour or so sorting coins and identifying objects, you have learned that the leathery cloak is a cloak of the manta ray. Do you want me to tell you what each item does, or do you want to just know what they are and you can look
Yeah.
them up?
You just tell us what they are.
Cloak of the manta ray. I'll write it down in chat too. Ring of spell storing. The slumbering scaled ornament.
Oh. Kidding. We're doing the same thing.
Sorry. If you want to do it, I will back off.
No.
2 greater healing potions. 1.
Nope.
Oh, I like a healing.
Healing.
1 potion of vitality.
I think we already have one of those.
And the quiver contains 10 magically enchanted +3 arrows.
Damn.
Meaning that those 10 arrows, when fired, will grant a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. However, once they are used, their magic is rendered inert. So, whenever you need 10 must-hit arrows, you have 10 arrows that are enchanted for a +3 bonus to attack and damage.
Alright.
I
Also,
don't think we have to. Hold on. I don't think we have to have that one. Hold on. Okay, let's look up what these things actually are.
Okay, the mana ray cloak we don't really need. It's breathing underwater. We don't need that.
I feel like if we've been given something,
We
what's the
you know, I got a journal. You want to take a look at that?
you do some shit though. I love you, but
I can't wait until like the final boss encounter requires us deep delving through a deep aquatic like cistern that terminates in a door that has a skeleton key lock.
I still have
You know-
a big one. And also, if you do that, you asshole.
See, I also have potion of water breathing. I think we all have that, so I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
Okay,
the ray cloak we don't need.
the ring
Keep.
stores spells cast into it. Can store up to 5 levels worth of spells.
Yeah, see, that's a must keep.
Yeah, I think that one is a must keep for you for sure.
Tell you. Slumbering scale ornament. Let's see.
I didn't look that one up. I
So
don't care about the potions. I don't care about the arrows. I don't care about the cloak. I care about the ring.
You don't care about the cloak?
No, it just grants you underwater breathing skills, and we all have a potion of underwater breathing skills. I mean, if we can get it,
You
I
know,
would get
if Sean gets it where we need it, oh.
Okay, well, let's keep. What is the ornament?
It's
Yeah,
from
it does
Uncommon.
come up in my
Fizzban's
search.
Treasury of Dragons, which I own in paperback, and I didn't want to buy it a second time here, so I just copy and pasted it from the internet.
That
chat.
works. Thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
Seriously, you get charmed so often, you definitely need it.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, a +3 just isn't that exciting to me. I'm sorry. So to me, the things I'm interested in are the uncommon items. So I still think the cloak is cool. I have a cloak, so I don't need another one. Mine's way fucking cooler than this one.
We can get more gold though.
But the ring and the brooch we're keeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would immediately, let's not play all of our cards right away. We already split the gold, so let's say, okay, we split the gold. Do we get to pick our first?
We claimed we picked first.
Okay, so I want the ring first. What do you guys think? I mean, this is
Yeah.
it's not just me. What's our?
Yeah.
I think ring, ornament,
And then the arrows.
arrows, cloak.
Yeah.
I don't care about the potions. Sorry.
Same.
Okay. That's their system. That's their system. I want to honor their system. Yes.
He likes that you took the shiny jewelry, because that was going to be his pick. He takes the cloak pin, the next shiniest thing.
He takes the ornament.
Yep.
Okay. So then we decided the
The arrows.
arrows next, so I'll take the arrows.
He will take the potion of vitality.
We take the cloak.
I will take a healing potion.
And we'll take the last healing potion.
Yep.
Okay, did someone write down what we got? We got the cloak, the ring,
Arrows.
arrows, and a healing potion. Okay, so I am going to offer him. Oh, I'm going to say trade.
He seems pretty happy with what he's got, but he's of course a trader. So, what is the offer? What give?
The cloak and the healing potion for the scaled ornament.
He really doesn't like the cloak. It's not shiny.
It is not shiny. That's like a big problem.
I can cast Fairy Fire on it.
No, thank you.
Oh, no. I have not. I was waiting for us to finish all this.
He is interested in the trade, but he counter proposes the cloak and half of the arrows for the cloak pin for the ornament.
I'm okay with that.
That's 5 arrows then. Yeah.
See if he'll.
Hold on, Caleb is
That's fine.
half the arrows and the cloak for the ornament. I'm down.
Since the
And
arrows
he-
really only benefited Caleb, did he have a counter proposal?
Well, he started to, but then
I was gonna try and give them the quiver and take the arrows and try to gesture that the arrows are not as valuable
no,
by-
let's not be dishonest.
by taking one of my arrows out of my quiver and just breaking it in half.
No, absolutely not. Why? Why?
You're wheeling and dealing.
That's stupid.
I want arrows.
You just broke one.
I want
Uh,
cool arrows.
if you break the arrow in front of him, that does demonstrate a weakness. He takes one of the magic arrows out of the quiver and attempts to break it, but it doesn't even bend.
Yeah. Let's be reasonable here. We really need that scale. Tony really needs that ornament.
No, I already said let's do it.
Well, it's your shit.
I still get 5 arrows.
He does seem to have, like, you don't know whether he's assessing them as magical and he's like got some kind of natural ability to detect the magical aura of things, but so far he has been interested in things that are obviously magical, or things that you know are magical, or things that just have a natural shine to them.
Mm-hmm.
Those are definitely musts for him.
Yeah, I'm looking through my head.
Can I just take like a bangle off of my wrist and give it to him? I'm just assuming Renan wears cool shit all the time because she's a thief.
Of course she does. None of that makes a sound while you're trying to be sneaky.
Doesn't mean that it's loud. It could be well fitted. It could fit me like a glove, bro.
Um,
I need to take a quick step out. Keep on continuing. I'll be right back.
Sure. I am thinking. He will take the cloak, your jewelry that you're offering, Renan's jewelry, and Hoppy's helmet, which he's obsessed with.
So back to the
And apparently Amon just kills them.
Yeah, what are you doing, Mama?
I clicked on an empty space in my inventory that apparently had an attack assigned to it.
He is willing to accept, because the healing potion he had, like, that has demonstrable value. He'll take the healing potion and the cloak and Renan's jewelry for the arrows.
Yeah.
And, like, releasing the arrows and the scaled ornament, he will take the cloak and the healing potion and the jewelry. Yep.
Well, or so we think it's fine, but whew. Maybe John won't kill us by a watery death. I've
True.
also tried to kill myself with the watery death, so okay.
I cannot, because it doesn't exist digitally. It's in a book that I own in paperback, and I just have this bugaboo about paying for the same thing twice. I'll build it for you between now and next session.
Hot wife privilege.
Indeed. He doesn't seem to have like a sense of ownership or propriety over the chest itself. He does tell you that friend should be careful. Maybe don't touch chest.
Back.
Having fun.
Blue has chirped at his friends and they're packing up their things. Blue offers you a salute of farewell and tells you good trades.
Nice.
Him and
Okay.
his friends head to the portal and they are out.
Oh, did Hoppy enjoy the rock eating?
When Hoppy joins the group, like his teeth are chipped. Like he seems to have had a blast, but like he's just smiling at you through broken teeth.
Well, at least you had a good time, buddy.
The chest, Oni, I always reluctant to tell you this. It is incredibly well seated into the floor, and it would take an enormous force of strength to dislodge it. If you, I'm not saying it can't be done, just that the number of wrenching something that's built into crystalline floors is probably quite high. That also means it could likely just be like excavated if you were to spend some time gently chiseling and shoveling away at it, digging away layers of crystal at a time. Or there's always like the Superman option, but that number is quite large.
Hoppy will try.
I'm gonna prefer we don't say it that way, but
Wow. Give it a good tug. There you go.
yeah, I just don't want to think about. Never mind.
Yeah. Let's steer away from this conversation.
The chest is really, really stuck in there in quotations. The way that I would like to handle this is a single roll. So one of you is aiding the other, which means one of you, whoever's rolling, will be making their athletics check with advantage. I don't care who, but one of you is supporting and one of you is rolling.
10. Okay,
Where's your
here we
athletics
go.
only an 8? That's not possible. You have no
For a
proficiency in
remarkable
it?
athlete,
I don't have in athletics.
Oh, well, there you have it.
You don't have proficiency and you still have a +8, bitch. What the hell?
He has advantage, Draco, so he rolls
Yeah.
twice.
does he? Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. 28.
Well, in my mind, 25 was the number, so 28 is larger than 25. You are able to, together, sort of just deadlifting it out of the ground through the sound of crystal shattering and breaking, which I actually have no idea what that would sound like, but I have to imagine really special. You wrench it out of the hole. Like there's still chunks of crystal floor attached to the chest. It is surprisingly heavy.
You know, we could put a good chunk of our gold and stuff in there too. Oh, no, I know. Guys, no. Exactly, we're going to cast our tower, stick it in there. Now it's easy to move. Just don't let the big baddie that's still in there out. That's all.
Other than it just being
No, other than it being extremely heavy is.
Don't forget to grab the proper crystals to go with it. Cool. Yeah, because we've been here for about 2.5 hours about. We should take those crystals too to sell them to somebody. There you go.
Who's
still-
dragging the chest of infinite weight?
We go.
Oni, your speed is halved.
Oh fuck!
Shouldn't we cast the tower? Stick it in the tower now.
No, we're not going in there. There's a big bat in there, bro.
But we got through we open it, we cast it, toss this, close it, we're good.
Oh god, your optimism is so sad.
Oh, I think I may.
Someone
It's
does.
possible.
I feel like someone has that. Oh, hi, Ezekiel.
Not seeing it, not seeing it. I got aid. I can aid you. Enhanced ability.
Ooh. You don't have to make him. You don't have to make him do that.
No, I got enhanced ability. That can maybe help you for a bit.
Does anybody know like Tenzer's disc?
No.
Then no, you're stuck dragging a chest.
Or
Having to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
And you said you wanted to leave this area and explore the rest of the cave, yes?
I say. Ooh, what was over here that disappeared? We had geodes and stuff over here a bit ago.
I thought we had to leave. I thought we were like on a time crunch situation.
We got 4
You've
hours
spent-
total.
Yeah, you
2.5
spent about
here.
2.5-ish here, yep. So you have about an hour
Oh,
and a half
so we
left until
still
the
have-
doors
okay.
irrevocably closed.
Mhm. Oh, like the rogue? I bet I know someone who could do
I'm gonna
that.
stop Hoppy a little bit before where he is.
Okay, there you go. Sorry.
As you exit the cave, Hoppy walks into that sort of choke point that is a wide sort of shaped intersection, and there's a distortion in space right in front of you. Like reality itself is kind of rippling, like waves in a pond after a rock's been thrown in, and a slash rips itself
Does
about
anybody see
15
that?
feet in diagonal. Everyone sees it, and it makes this terrible
She says in
cloth
character.
tearing sound. And reality itself is rent asunder, and a large 10-foot tall multicolored being steps through it, immediately looking angry and resentful, staring at Hoppy and says, "I believe you have what belongs to me."
Oh shit. The last couple rocks he was chewing on, he
hey.
spits them out. The last few rocks Hoppy was chewing on, he spits those out in like shock. What?
I love that.
What do I have that's yours? And he holds up some of the tasty rocks and wants them.
In this instance, like Hoppy may not have any idea what this guy's talking about. He
said this to Hoppy or to all of us?
That someone has tampered with my belongings. You will receive one opportunity, and one opportunity alone, to surrender all that you have taken. And he sizes up Hoppy, as well as all that you possess, and may leave here with your lives.
Okay, I think Hoppy knows what he needs to do. Then I think he's gonna go straight knuckles of knocking right into the guy. Then.
All right, rolling it.
I mean, wouldn't Hoppy just go? Oh, okay.
I believe that is a very Hoppy response. Yep.
I mean, okay, so that 15, that's Hoppy. I gotta remember to switch it around. And see, as you can tell, that's Draco.
Yeah, I could tell.
No, you get the switch there. The 8-1 is Draco. The 15-14 is Hoppy.
Are we? What
Yeah.
are we rolling initiative?
Yeah, I'll just roll
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's because I
Mhm.
still had Hoppy selected. So, my
gotcha.
bad. Sorry about that.
No, all good. It's difficult to play two characters.
Yeah.
What did you roll for me?
11
How did you roll an 11?
because you only have a +9, so I rolled a 2.
You suck.
Mhm.
Don't roll for
How
me.
did you do
again.
this? Proceed to work.
Can we just like watch your songs inside?
Leo Sulfar is the first person to react, which makes a lot of sense. He snaps his fingers, and 3 large outcroppings of crystalline geodes materialize nearby him. And as they come into being, each of them begins channeling a beam of energy to him.
Damn.
And he strides towards Hoppy and just touches him with an outstretched extended index finger.
No touchy. No touchy.
Does a 21 hit?
His armor class is 18.
He takes 35 points of radiant damage, and I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, Okay, wisdom saving throw. He's not good at those.
Oh, he is not. Hoppy is now stunned for 1 round.
Okay.
You notice that the blue crystal to the south flashed with like a brilliant bit of energy. That lightning tether that's attaching him to the blue crystal flared with power when he stunned Hoppy. It is Amon's turn.
I think this is a big baddie, guys.
I'm gonna shoot that crystal that's straight across, the brownish one.
That definitely hits it.
Okay.
Oh, you should use your fancy new arrows.
Well, it gives me a +3, and I want to see what we're dealing with first. And then I'm gonna cast. Okay. Never mind. All right, another moonbow, and then Hunter's Mark on both. Just gonna see if I can destroy that crystal.
You guys, we should have asked where the freaking thing. Oh, the thing was here, right? The chest was here.
This is still there. You know, the graphics on here.
We
Yeah,
should
it's
have
actually
asked. We should have
native
been
to
like,
it.
where did you guys get this? Was it from here? We got played by the Skeksis. They knew. They bailed immediately. They were like, we gotta go. The thing's gonna come for its stuff.
They did also tell you not to fuck with the chest. No, I completely like everybody I think involves understands. It doesn't stop the problem you're in now, but I think nobody has like misunderstandings about how we got here. Oni, it's your turn after Amon fires several rounds at the black crystal to the far west, or far east rather, excuse me. Doing small amounts of damage to it. It is just a large crystalline geode structure, so it's going to be pretty resistant to piercing damage. This guy has just stunned Hoppy and is beating his ass. What would you like to do? course. So, here's a fun thing.
Oh,
As
no.
you slash into him with your critical strike, your enormous Oni charge of infinite retaliation, your slash bounces into a field of invulnerability that seems to be generated by the cluster of dark purple crystals to the north. It renders your critical hit only a normal hit.
Wow.
No! Oni, you got done and fucked up, girl. You pissed off the big dad.
You did 11 damage though, right? Because you get no crit.
God.
Hey, but keep on swinging. Swing to the fences.
Absolutely, you can.
Okay, I would have.
It does not. It does not. It does.
God.
That's the one.
Yep.
You can't climb on Mama.
It is Hoppy's turn.
Does he have turn? Because you said he got.
He's stunned. You're right. So we pass his turn. Renan, you're up.
Well, sadly, I have to move, right? Because I can't see the crystal.
That is true.
I am going to move. How much is that? 5. Yeah, I'm going to move to here. And I'm just going to shoot the crystal. I'm going to try to shoot the crystal.
I like the way you reframed that.
Well, I realize no sneak. I don't shoot the crystal.
You do not. You
God
do, however,
damn
get
it.
to roll another set of critical failure dice, which I know you love.
Where are your... Okay. Well, that can't be good.
Oh, it's not good. You lose your footing and have difficulty recovering. All enemies have advantage on their attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Oh, great. That's so awesome.
Draco, it is your turn.
Rico, coming to save the day, just so you guys know. Just letting you know now. Okay. So he's walking over here. Hey, fire dude, give me a hand. And so we teleport all the way across. Boop, boop. I saunter right on over here because I like to saunter now. You know.
Ooh, yeah, that makes sense.
I see this little guy here, right? Right?
You do.
You see him?
Mhm.
Okay. I am going to attempt to do what was that? Where I turn it. Ooh, but it's crystal and stone. Will I be able to do the same thing?
We don't know
Let's
what you're
see.
trying to do.
Okay. I think John kind of get an idea. Basically, I'm going to turn the stone into liquid and see if I can destroy it that way.
Sure. We didn't know yet what the crystal to the far east does, and you have sussed out. You get to learn exactly what it does now. As you hit it, or as you begin to cast your spell is immediately canceled as per a counter charm effect, and one of the 3 gold outcroppings that top its black surface vanishes. So it's sort of like a lightning rod for spell casting, and it has apparently 3 uses, and it has spent one of them to cancel that spell.
Okay. So with Fire Dude doing transport, he can't do Flame Seed, or can he?
Ooh, I don't remember what teleport is.
Oh wait, no, you're right. It
Moving-
is. Never
yeah.
mind. I cannot. His fiery teleportation is an action. You just see it right there.
Okay.
So no, I'm good.
Mm.
Oh wait. So with him teleporting me, what's that magic that cancel out instead too, or no?
It's not a spell, so I'm going to say
Okay. Okay.
Liel Safar's turn is now.
No, it isn't. We are going to get
Oh.
assistance from. Sorry,
Help, harm, or heal.
I say help. Hoppy needs help. He's at 51 hit points.
I just need to not be.
He gets 12 hit points back. And now Liel Safar will make 2 disrupting touches attacks. Same thing. Actually, he's going to make 1 on Hoppy and 1 on Oni, because he has 2 targets now. Reaching over Oni, he will try to touch Hoppy with bad touch first. I critically hit. That's 35 radiant damage to Hoppy, and I need another wisdom saving throw. And I get to roll one of these guys. Ooh, that's probably not good.
You know, he's never going to let me be his character again, just so you guys know. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
No, don't do that, John.
However, your strike surprises your opponent. Your target is surprised until the end of their next turn. So Hoppy's going to lose his second round.
Hoppy, who has his
minus
like
35
knuckles and knocking to destroy inanimate objects.
Mm-hmm.
And this inanimate objects are making him inanimate.
Right.
It certainly seems that way. Oni, disrupting touch on you. 21? Okay. 22 points of radiant damage and a DC 15 wisdom saving throw. 22 radiant. I'm rolling in the open, right? You guys can see my rolls?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. 15.
Oh no.
Yeah, 15!
You made it. You are not stunned for a round. The crystal to the south still continues to pulse, like pumping him with energy, making his attacks very effective, it would seem. That is it for my turn. In my other game, I roll secretly because it's like a more advanced group of players, so I like the idea of them not seeing what I'm rolling, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't have that toggled for this one.
Advanced is very generous.
All right. I'm not good at destroying
Anything?
crystals.
We know.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep it going. Stack my hunter's marks.
Bro, what are you doing? That's not how you use your water.
This is against the crystal
On the
still?
crystal, yeah.
Mama.
Yo.
What? What?
What's up, dude?
The one to the west, to the far east, right? The one that you've been
Yes,
shooting?
sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Again, the piercing attacks are slightly less effective, but knowing that you still pummeled the shit out of it, it took about half of its durability in damage. Another round and a half of that kind of an attack, you'll probably shatter it. Oni, it's your turn. Yeah, I was gonna say, so far you've done nothing to provoke.
Wow.
Nice. And 64 says... Should have made it so that this also made itself immune to critical hits, but that's not how I drew it up. I'm going to read you what it says, and maybe we can workshop a better solution. It says you are able to take the disarm action after you attack, and you can steal your opponent's weapon if you have a free hand, otherwise you can knock the weapon away. It doesn't work, it doesn't have weapons or hands or anything. It also can't really be knocked prone. What do you think a reasonable like counter proposal would be to something like this?
Oh yeah, I think you just get an extra hit. Just get one
No,
more
but
extra
I
hit.
really love the idea. So there was an old mechanic in D&D 3 and 3.5 called cleave. I actually kind of like that here. If you hit on your next attack against the geode, you're gonna like sunder a portion of it off that will actually hit the bad guy in the back, doing half of whatever damage you do to the crystal
Hey.
will also be applied to him. Does that seem fair?
That sounds great. But since he's immune, it doesn't take effect anyway.
Are you gonna keep rolling or? Okay, we're waiting on you, I think. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Alright, so 11 damage to that, half of that is 5 damage to him. And then you rolled... oh, all over the place. Alright, 27 critical hit is... you recognize patterns in your opponent's fighting technique. You gain a +2 to your AC against that target, and advantage on all saving throws. That's really big until the end of your next turn. So if he hits you again, don't forget you have advantage on that will save. And then your critical failure says... oh, the weapon slips from your hand as you attack. You need to make a dexterity saving throw. If you fail, the weapon falls off
Get a
your
plus.
hands into your enemy space.
Disadvantage though.
That is true. Yep, that's a good combo. Ooh, you still drop your sword even with advantage. Is that worth you using your Indomitable for? I don't...
Yes. No, I don't have to.
oh, I thought that came back at short.
So,
I would
I will.
I thought... read it first. Maybe I'm wrong, but... I thought Warrior was like everything with short rest. Oh, I'm so sorry. You were right.
Wait.
Okay. Then yep. The weapon falls out of your hands and lands between his feet in his square. That's true. 12 damage to the crystal or him? Apologies, there you go. You can see the other two, right?
Yes, we can.
Alright. Oni, is that it for you? Or are you action charging? That's definitely a short rest ability. Isn't it? Or am I like just completely wrong about everything? It's possible I'm completely wrong about everything. You don't have to. I was just making sure before I passed the turn that you were done. You know that you don't have a sword, though. That would be your action, then. Which means you're using action surge just to pick up a weapon. Which, like, can happen for sure. Okay. Very smart. A not fun use, but an effective one. Hoppy, it's your turn. You're surprised. Gasp, you
I'm
Home
still
Alone,
stunned.
putting both hands on your cheeks and go, ah! And that is your turn, unfortunately. Renan, you're up.
Again, he's not going to let me touch his character ever again.
No. The least effective Hoppy's ever been. Probably
Made him
more
eat
than
rocks,
monster
break his
food,
teeth up, and now...
right?
Okay, because I didn't move, I'm gonna attempt to shoot the crystal. But a 17 doesn't hit, right?
Which crystal are you shooting at?
This one?
The one that Oni was hitting? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. I see 29 damage.
No.
Oh wait, what was that? Oh no, he just has advantage on me. Yeah, I remember. Till the end of my next turn. Guess what? It's the end of my next turn.
He didn't capitalize. Draco, your turn.
Okay, I am going to do something that Draco doesn't do too often. He is going to use.
What are we watching?
What is he going to use? He'll use his short bow. He's got a short bow. And he's going to hit this same little crystal here, so that way, it's ripped asunder. Here we go. Wow. You're so strong, Hopper.
I like that he's not.
Wow.
You shoot it, and the arrowhead literally shatters against the crystalline structure.
Wait, it shatters? 21 points?
Your arrowhead dies.
The 20. Wow. Okay. Fire dude. Flame seed it up.
That does seem better. Uh-oh.
God damn. I quit.
Alright. That was not your best round ever. And it is 0. What do you want Sorry to do?
Probably help Hoppy. He's about to die. Especially kids since he's getting hit with 30s.
Heal him for 8.
We've got stuff to do. I mean, I would love to watch it later, but I don't know what just happened.
I am going to do a fun thing for me, and it's not going to be fun for anybody else. Sorry about that.
Just don't kill Hoppy. He'll hate me for it.
Yeah, about that.
That's all I ask. You can seriously main him. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to cast Moonbeam. That would have ended it already.
The guy puts his hands together, creating a small star, like literally a baby sun in the palm of both of his hands, and he points it in a straight line down the hallway to the west.
For Hoppy.
Hoppy. Actually, I gotta read. Sorry, 1 second.
Because he's still stunned, am I wrong?
No, he was just surprised, so he's not stunned. But actually, he's totally fine now because his turn is over. Okay. I need Constitution saving throws from Sari, from Amon, from Renan, and from Hoppy.
Constitution saving throw. He's got a +8. Or, let's see. 19! Alright, go Hoppy.
Oh, I like that you think that's good.
You jerk. I don't like you. Oh, John, why you got a 20? Why you got to do 20?
No, that seems good. That was Sari's Constitution saving throw, just waiting on Renan and Amon for con saving throws.
Working on it.
No worries.
I had a child on top of me and had to reorganize a few things. Constitution saving throw.
Yes, please.
Come on. Oh, no. Inspiration token.
Yay.
It's better than the...
It is better, but unfortunately, probably still not very good.
That one is Renan's.
Renan. Renan, actually, so everybody except Amon saves. They are not blinded by the beam, and they take 14 points of radiant damage. That's right. Yes. Amon, however, takes 29 points of radiant damage and is blinded. That's it for me. Amon, it's your turn. You are blind right now.
Cool.
For a guy that shoots arrows, that's gonna be fun.
So attacking whilst blinded simply means you're attacking with disadvantage if you want to still do that. The blinding, the burst effect goes away at the end of this turn, so it's not like you're permanently blind, but for now you cannot see.
Can I cast a spell?
As long as that spell doesn't require you to see a target, absolutely.
I'm going to cast Daylight.
Blind everyone else, you jerk. No, it's cool. Do it.
It might not do anything, but the last couple times I've used it, it's given them disadvantage on attacks and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if that will work or not, but worth a try.
It does illuminate the cave with brilliant daylight. The creature, Leilsifar, seems unaffected by it. In fact, to a small degree, the light from your spell seems to be absorbed into his skin, giving him kind of a twilight vampire effect.
Can we stop doing shit that helps them?
Anything else from Amon?
Draco?
Nope, that's all I got.
Oni, it is your turn. You used your action surge to pick up your sword.
Get her that crystal.
That is exactly what you needed. Oni, as you slash down that crystal that was providing him with the protective ward, this was the crystal of alternate fates that turned critical hits into critical failures, or to normal hits, rather. As you destroy the crystal of alternate futures, you see the version of your strike that could have been when you brutalized him with a critical success. The next attack you make against him duplicates that effect. So you can't manually roll a critical, but if you want to roll the damage twice and then roll on the critical hit table, if you choose to attack him, you get your destiny back that was robbed from you by the crystal. Yeah, that's a critical hit for 14 damage plus whatever your next d8 is, and then roll on the critical hit table. 19 damage to him, and a critical hit of 14 says... ooh, you know how to press the advantage. You gain advantage on all attacks against your target until the end of your next turn. Oh my goodness. So I stole one from you, and you rolled 4 otherwise? That's an 87, and that one says, roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal critical hit. So another 8-sider.
I just have one request, Hoppy, or Oni. You gotta let Hoppy get one punch in. You gotta ask what by not doing a thing.
Oh, damn. Oni, I think you have one more attack left, is that right? A hit for 11. Boo, this game sucks. It is Hoppy's turn.
Okay, just so you know, he is raging. I would imagine anyway. It's just, how do I turn that on?
There's a tick box that should say like rage damage.
There it is.
Damage modifiers.
Got it there. And then great weapons mastery, right? He usually has that on.
If he thinks the AC is low, no, we haven't hit on. Like I think Megan missed on a 17 and hit on a 29 was like our
I'm just saying with how
largest
pissed
non-critical
he
disparity.
is.
So.
I'm just saying with how pissed he is, so I'm gonna click it anyway.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, then what was it? Here, great sword. How many swings does he get?
He gets 2. The first one misses, the second one hits for 23 damage. He goes to 7 hit points.
And does he have an action surge of any sorts? No.
He does not.
No, like bonus action of knuckles of knocking, horns.
So if he has moved 20 feet in a turn, he can use his horns, but he has
Okay.
not moved.
Well,
He has not. Oh, but if I move, he gets a attack of opportunity.
That's correct.
so
So, like over here.
Mhm.
Okay, the horns. Where's my horns? I'm sorry, Huffy. I'm trying to figure your stuff out.
He
Where's
should
your
have
horns?
a horn attack somewhere.
Ring Ranger, knuckles of knocking. Oh, here we go. Found it.
No,
The
he
6.
doesn't get great weapon mastery. So
Yeah, but he
he's
gets 6.
6, so that puts him at
Yeah.
exactly 1 hit point.
Yes! That's perfect. Hey. Really, just go through and just flick his nose.
Shoot him so hard.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna fucking
Wow.
hit, but I'm gonna try.
He just needs 1 hit point. 1 hit point.
Sorry, guys.
16 misses, unless there was a reason you would have had advantage, because I think you didn't move.
Oh, I have advantage. Should have used that, but I really don't think I'm gonna hit. But you know, he's easy. Yeah.
All right, Draco, it falls to you.
Okay. Fire dude is going to fiery transport. Actually, hold on. He's got to go closer, and he's going to fiery transport over here. And in doing so, fire damage. Get right next to him.
I like it. This destroys Leolsafar. He screams in agony as he collapses on the floor, and like an otherworldly force begins just drawing him back through that fissure that he wrought in space-time. He takes his crystals with him. He doesn't seem to want to leave, but this force is drawing him inexorably back into his void. He manages to utter a vague threat about this is not the last you'll see of him, and he'll find you again, and you will pay. Zoop.
I like that.
To like flushing toilet sound effect. And just like that, he is gone, and that rift is closed.
Oh, guys. Poor Huffy. The thing is, Hoppy can't even. I can't even cast a spell to help heal Hoppy from the death of a creature because we don't got no death creature. I guess I should heal him though, huh?
I don't want to like take a mechanical advantage away from you because that feels kind of bad. If you want to do your like eat a corpse for points, because like technically his body isn't here because he got withdrawn back into his homeworld, but I don't mind you using that spell now or that ability now.
The hit dice thing.
Like we're
Anything in this little alcove area? Doesn't look like it.
Nope. Here you can see a ton of tiny little crystals that are starting to form, and like they are slowly, like you can watch them in real time, slowly building to extend this network of crystal platform into the like infinite abyss. It's not like useful or magical anyway, but it's just kind of fun to watch nature.
Alright, guys, I think that the last spot we got is our nice little black hole suction section.
No, that
we got here.
circular hole is the aperture, is the gateway back to the temple, to the Maze of Ish.
This is very sucky over here. Yeah.
Yeah, that is, it is crystal, and that everything here is made of crystal, but it is all like deliberately shaped amethyst to create a barrier. Like this was walled off deliberately by someone on purpose. I guess deliberate and on purpose are kind of synonyms. Doubly so.
So, and we have, what, how long would you say? An hour and 15 left?
Yeah, let's say like plus or minus 60 to be on the safe side.
Okay, so are we going to try to power through this and possibly get sucked to our death? Okay. Let's Ooh. Do I have to be able to see where I'm going? Yes, that you can see. Okay. Because I'm going to try to cast Fire Dude on the other side so he can give us the rundown of what's going on. But I got to see the other side where he goes to. So it won't work. Alright, my guess is we should clear a spot and see if we can poke a bigger hole into the wall and see what happens. That we don't notice there, but we assume. Yeah. Right.
The flow
This
is
side.
into the room.
Because this is going to be, I think it's going to be hard, especially with us down on spell slots and all that fun stuff. I'm good with leaving. What about you, Amon and Renan?
Since when do we walk away from something?
Okay.
I mean, I would listen. I would definitely leave. I would have left a long time ago, but I feel like Mark would not leave at all. He would be like, I have been prepared to be amazed for a long time. So let's go get some more. Okay. So
Say you, Amon.
Amon is not here currently.
Okay. So,
But
group says say if we leave.
I say we live and we leave. That's what I say we do. Oh, jeez, bud, you're gonna go. Wait.
We're going back to the maze.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I just for funsies show you what was going to be on the other side?
Yes.
Sure.
Because it's one of the coolest looking tokens ever.
Oh shit! I'm glad we left.
What is it? I can't see it.
He is a aberration creature of pure evil and necrotic energy that lives around a collapsing black hole.
Oh, I'm not into that. That looks. We would have died. Yeah, for once we actually made a good decision. Wow. And thank you
Something
guys for
broken
not
clock.
killing Miss Gexies.
Yay!
Somebody
Yeah,
grab Sorry.
I thought for sure we were going to fight those guys that we ended up trading with.
Yeah, I was like, Megan asked me, "Are we supposed to fight them?" And I was like, I feel like I have to give everything hit points because that's always a potential outcome for this group, but it doesn't have to be. But like, yes, almost everything has hit points.
I'm just happy that you guys listened to me for once when I was like, hey, can we talk to them first? Just try talking. I know.
Once in a while, you have an idea.
Revolutionary.
I do try to put a Dark Crystal and Labyrinth reference into every one of my games.
Was this it? Did I get it?
Oh yeah, oh for sure.
Okay, good.
And so
And
we
so
go.
we go.
I've removed the door to the Crystal Realm from the map because it is closing, and I assume you're not going to go back inside since you basically have fully cleared it. But technically, it's open for another 60-ish minutes.
Hey, we were smart guys. I'm proud of us. It's okay. We still love you.
We have 25-ish minutes left in gameplay. Do we want to explore something in that time? Do we want to call it early? What do you guys want to do? I'm fine either way.
Oh my God. I can't. Oh my gosh. I think we're kind of done. We've reached our limit of what we can handle today.
Okay. Then we'll pick up here exploring the Maze of Ish with Mark next Sunday, question mark?